Hi, welcome back. In today's tutorial, we are going to be treating what is command line, and I'm going to be showing you what you need to know about the basic command line and what is the advantage of knowing that. Yeah, as a software engineer or someone who is in web or any field in tech, we are going to be familiar with using command line to at least install some dependencies and run a lot of things. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you are going to navigate through this scary thing. So this is the command line. You can just come here inside your search bar and type terminal, and this is what we call command line, and you can also call it terminal. I think if anyone that's saying command line or saying terminal means the same thing, even though there's a very bit of difference, but most of the times they are talking about same thing. So, and when we are not familiar with all these things, and you see someone maybe probably open it and using it in front of you, some people thought you are a scammer, or they thought you are so into hacking and stuff. You understand? Which is not always the case. As a software engineer or someone who is into web, you are going to be using command line application very much to install your dependencies and run your application when you are writing code. So one of the things you will do is you can navigate through your system, open a folder, close a folder and stuff using this command line. So now currently it is under my user, and most of the times when you open a command line, it's always open as under a user. So it is up to you to navigate to which section of your computer are you going to. So now let me tell you what this means. If I open my file explorer here, you can see here this is the user section at this side, and I can navigate through all these folders from the command line. I can go to my desktop from command line, from my terminal. I can go to my downloads, go to my documents, go to my pictures and music, videos and stuff. Everything listed here, I can navigate through there. And let's see whether it's possible. So let's say I navigate to desktop now. Desktop, and I hit enter. Yeah, you see it is now throwing me an error because my first command, instead of me writing desk, I write desktop. So that's exactly what you are going to be doing. So, and if you are not careful writing your the names, and you are going to encounter a lot of error. And let me now change it to cd now desktop. Yes, it's now back inside desktop, and you can see now I'm currently inside this desktop directory. So now to clear up this error that I'm seeing, we just type CLS. So if you are using MacBook maybe or any operating system, if you try CLS and it's not working, you can try the full clear, and I believe it will work. So that's it. Now I know why I'm in desktop. You definitely want to know how sure am I that I'm in desktop now. So this is the entire desktop of a computer, and I can now create a folder inside here. So for you to know that I'm actually inside desktop, I can just do mkdir now, and then I can just give it a name of testing. And as you can see here, I just created a file inside my desktop, which is here. I don't have it there before, but by just typing mkdir, the file appears. So now inside this desktop now, I can navigate to anything that's inside this desktop now. So let's say I want to navigate to inside this folder. Let me first open this folder that I created, and you see that there's actually nothing inside this folder. You can see the folder is totally empty. So now let me navigate back inside this folder. Now let me say cd testing, which is the name of the folder, and I'm there inside this testing folder now. So now let me create a file or a folder inside here. Let me create a folder by typing mkdir, and then I will give it second. I can just name it second folder, and it's going to create it for me. Okay, now a position cannot be found as accept argument folder. Okay, so I think it's because I split the name, and the name is a little bit having space. So I can just clear my CLS to clear the space, and then I can type mkdir and type second folder without space, and now, and it has already created the folder for me. So let's check inside this testing folder and see whether there's a folder called second folder inside, and you can see it exactly as I say. So this is one of the things you can do with command line. You can CLS to clear the command line, or CL clear fully, it will clear your command line application. Instead of cd to change directory, you can also use chdir to change directory. So let's say I want to go back to the previous directory. I just say chdir dot, and you see now it moved from my testing folder to a desktop. So I can just go back again and say cd dot. It's the same thing as chdir, and I'm back inside here. So now I can change the color of my my entire writings here by just typing. Let me type color and then help. It will bring me a list of colors. Now I don't know why it's typing me. Let me say color for the term color. Okay. Color. I don't know why. Maybe there's any mistake I did by writing the color, or there's any error. But normally, if I type color, it's supposed to bring me the list of colors. So with that done, what are the other things we can do with the command line? We can delete. This testing folder. Let me navigate back to my desktop. cd desktop, and then delete. I type delete. What's the name of the folder? Testing. Yeah, the item parameter was not specified. If you continue, all children will be removed. In terms, are you sure you want to see? No. CLS. Control C. So now to cancel what you have been written before, you can say Control C to type CLS. I think it's not delayed, so let me check. I have a folder containing this command, so let me just look through those folder and see what is actually the mon command here. Yeah, this is my folder. I hope I will send this later in the group so you guys can look through. We have a lot of command here. So to delete now, we are going to use delete a file name. So I don't know why it's not working. Let me try it again. Delete. Maybe I should put it in quotes. Delete. I'm inside desktop directory. Testing. It says default suspend or yes, no. So let me type yes and let's see what happened. Maybe it will be deleted. Yeah, by typing yes, it's deleted it. So that means the other command also worked perfectly. I'm just a little bit afraid. Maybe I should not format my computer and stuff, but that's perfect. So we can see now we can delete our computer, our file with a delete file. And then what else have we not touched about here? Drive query list all the installed directory. So by typing just driver query, which will list all the installed directory. So let's type that. So let me clear this terminal by typing CLS and I type driver query. Yeah, this is all the install what do you call it? Installed drivers inside my computer, and it's listing them. So by seeing all this, if you are not familiar with the command line and maybe you went out to visit someone who is a software engineer or someone who is into tech, and he's typing all this command in front of you using terminal, and he's wearing a hoodie, having a little bit of a hacker's look, you are going to get scared and said, yeah, this guy is a hacker, without you knowing he's just doing basic stuff and navigating to his computer. Other things we do here is I can just type 3 and enter. Volume serial is CCCC, no specific folder exists. Okay, let me be back to my PC, so I can just type cd that to go back to my PC, and then let me type 3 and run. So now you see now it's running just the whole bunch of application in my computer, and we think it's actually hacking I'm doing. So when someone come here now and see I'm running a lot of code, and the person may get scared and feel I'm doing one thing special, which is not. So to stop this, I can just type Ctrl C, and it's going to stop exactly. So even when you are running, when you are installing a dependency, maybe when we reach React or Node.js and you are running dependencies, you are installing dependencies and stuff, and it keeps running, but you want to just terminate it to do other things or to run it again, the best thing to do is to just do Ctrl C. Sometimes it will ask you whether you want to stop it by typing yes, which is why it's going to stop automatically, or if you type Ctrl C double time, it's going to work perfectly. So let's clear this terminal again, and let me show you one other things we are going to do. So let's navigate to my documents. So I'm inside my documents now, and let me open up the folder, which is my document inside here, and you can see a bunch of things. No, it's not download. You can see a bunch of things I have here. So let's say that I want to navigate to a folder that doesn't exist inside this directory. I can just say cd home. I know there's nothing like home inside my directory, so it's definitely going to throw me an error that okay, cannot find path home inside documents, which is okay. So to know the path you can enter from a simple directory, you can just type dir inside your terminal, and it's going to list you a list of places you can navigate in from this folder. I'm inside my documents folder, and I can navigate into 7 joints, which is the name of a folder. I'll go Prime, I'll go Projects, CS50 Web Programming, Custom Office Templates, Jobs App, and stuff. So these are a lot of things you can do with just your terminal, and this I just say is just an introductory class to terminal. I'm going to share this for you later, which is this what do you call it? This, let me say, a write-up for you to just practice and navigate through your computer. And be aware, don't type anything that's not here incorrect, because I don't want you to run into a scenario you are going to what do you call it, delete all your folder inside your computer. If you have Git installed on your computer, you can check if Git installed by just typing git -- version. And if it brought you the version of the Git, that means you have Git installed, you have been using Git. So if you want to know whether Node is also installed on your computer, you just type node -- version. It's going to show you whether you have Node installed, which I have. My own version is version 18.17.0. So you can check that. And if you don't have all this installed, don't worry, it is not something that you cannot install later. It's because I installed it personally. It doesn't come together with your computer. When we need it, we are going to install them one by one. So by saying this, I've come to the end of this tutorial, and if you enjoy it, kindly drop a like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye bye.